Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am the channeling goddess. If you are new here, hi, hello. If you are returning back, welcome back. So today this reading is probably going to be a little bit all over the place because prior to me turning on the camera, I didn't know what I would be doing a reading about. But I keep getting the word it's time, right? So I keep hearing it's time, it's time, it's time. So today we're going to be asking Spirit what it is time for. Okay, so I'm going to have quite a few cards here with me, so I'll be pulling quite a few because I'm sure, you know, what resonates for one person may not resonate for the other. Okay, now before we get started, it is helpful that you set your intentions for what you are looking for from this reading. It is also helpful that you tap into your own intuition. And one way that I prefer to do this is by standing outside and putting my bare feet in the grass and or taking 3 mindful deep breaths. This just helps me get more in tune and in sync with the spirit or with my ancestors or whoever I'm speaking to or whoever I'm trying to get a message from. And I normally do this because it helps me get more in touch with my own intuition and help me to hear the messages that are meant for me. Okay, so please feel free to pause the video, get you some tea, coffee, beer, water, whatever it is that floats your boat, and we will get started. All right, let's shuffle a couple of cards and see if Spirit will tell us. Actually, I'm going to use this deck. If Spirit will tell us what it's time for. Spirit, can we get a couple of cards? What is it time for? It's time. What is it time for? I heard the word when I was praying prior to turning on the camera, I heard doorway. So that may be, wow. Some of you, Spirit is telling you it is time to have a baby. It is time to start a family. For some of you, this could also be about if you're not interested in starting a family or having a baby, you could be starting a new project, and Spirit is saying you're going to have something that is time for you to birth. Okay. But before that came out, I was thinking about the word doorways. So for some of you, this just could mean that doors that were previously closed to you are now opening up for you. And I just heard opening back up for you. Wow. Could be opening back up for you. And look what came out, doorways. Okay, so some doors that was previously closed to some of you who are listening to this reading, those doors are going to be opened up again. For some of you, these are new doors, things like places you never thought you would be, situations you never thought you would be in. This is good doors, right? To me, it's like opening up opportunities that you didn't know were available to you, and now they're being made available to you because you're ready. Then we have clouds. So for some of you, I'm hearing fly like an eagle. You could also be seeing doves as well. Now, this is also giving me the energy of letting go, to let something go. So it may be time to release something that no longer serves you, to let it go. And we're going to get some clarifier cards for all of these cards out here on the deck. I want to move this so you can see. Yeah. Okay. This could also be... you could be flying, going somewhere very soon. Spirit is also saying the sky's the limit. So for some of you, I want you to notice how these doorways, you can see the clouds here, and then you got clouds coming out. For some of you, you could be traveling. If that's something that you're interested in, you could be flying to different locations, different places. If you've wanted a job where you get the chance to travel, this is your opportunity to do that. For others of you, you are letting go of past hurt. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. For some of you, you could be someone in your family or friends or group or something like that could be passing. This may be happening in threes because there are 3 doves here. So just keep that in mind. If it doesn't resonate with you, if it's not your story, leave it on the board. That's a hard one to swallow. But for some of you, they are being let go. For some of you, you are tapping more into your spirituality. That's why these clouds are coming out. That's what I'm getting with these birds and clouds. Some of you could be giving someone a peace offering. So someone could be coming back to apologize to you about something, and you're just going to let it go. It's not, you have so many other places, so many other things that you need to do with your life. You're not going to be focused on whatever this potential situation was. And then the bottom deck energy we have is infinity. So to me, first, I'm going to say this, the number 8 could be coming out a lot for you. Like recently, you may start seeing the number 8. And if you're looking for guidance on the energy of the number 8, I actually did a reading about this last week. So feel free to check that out. But, and I think it was a part 3. Yeah, it was a part 3 reading. But Spirit is saying there are infinite possibilities. For you to get this right behind the clouds, this soaring in the clouds, Spirit is saying there are infinite possibilities. But something about your energy, you're not allowing yourself to be open to these possibilities. And Spirit is saying it's time. It's time that you open yourself up to more doorways, open yourself up to fertility, open yourself up to newness. Because even this baby could be talking about new things that you're doing in your life, new adventures that you're taking on. Spirit is saying to open your heart, open your mind up to that, because now is the time. Okay, so we're gonna get some clarifying messages just to see if Spirit gives us anything additional. Spirit, can we get some cards for the baby card? Give us some additional information about this baby card. So we have the catalyst. It says radical change, taking control, and I think something else. Yeah, another one flipped over. So we have the diviner, divine timing, evolution, or evaluation. So for some of you, you may have been going through an evaluation period, and something may have recently happened. Maybe you got a message, maybe somebody told you something, but you're starting to take control of your life. And because you're taking control over your life, this new life, this baby or this project or whatever it is going to be coming into your life. Even think about how this card here has like a seed and there's like a plant growing out of it. It's Spirit is saying this all had to happen in divine timing, right? You went through an evaluation period, I think, and it could also have been Spirit trying to evaluate you to see if you're ready for what you were asking for. And now that they know you're ready, everything is going to be happening in divine timing. Okay, Spirit, can we get some card for the doorways cards? 2 cards, please, for the doorways card. Yeah, for me to get that, doorways are opening, and for you to get the doorways cards, for some of you, you are really going to be in rooms that you never thought you would be in. For some of you, okay, take this as if it resonates, leave it if it does not. Listen, if this happens for you, right? Or when, this is not an if, when this happens for you, come back to this video and let me know. Some of you could be meeting a celebrity. You could be meeting Beyonce, because that's what I'm seeing in my head. You could be meeting like someone of high caliber, like someone you thought you never meet. You could be in rooms where you're talking to people where you're just like, these people have been, they just been a distant memory for me. It's not somebody I ever thought I would meet. You're going to be in doorways and indoors and in rooms that you never thought you could be in. And for this door to have the clouds here, Spirit is saying it is limitless. Like what you can do with walking through these doors is limitless. Okay. So we have the aspirant. It says ambition, diligence, setbacks. So for some of you, you may have felt like you've been going through some setbacks, but you've been diligent. You've been pushing forward. And I will also say this, for this to come out under the doorways card, some of you may have been very ambitious. You, like, even me saying this to you, you could meet Beyonce, you may be saying to yourself, like, that's ambitious. Like, I'm nowhere near Beyonce circles. Like, how can I meet her? Spirit is saying that your ambitious nature is how you're going to get into those doors, right? Because you may have even been feeling like there is more for you to this life. Like what you're doing right now is not necessarily something that you wanted to do. You feel like there's more to life. I'm hearing the song, I can't think of her name, but there's a song that's, it's gotta be more to life than something about a temporary high. For some of you, that may be what you're thinking. Like you've been feeling that in your soul for a long time. There's got to be more than what you're doing right now. Now I'm going to keep shuffling, but I wanted to show you this one because it tried to come out, but it didn't. So we have the witch, experimentation, rebellion. So some of you, you may be rebelling against family expectations to do and go through another doorway, but Spirit is saying there are so many limitless possibilities for you on the other side of this door. Look at this. You have the captain taking command, teamwork. So Spirit is saying that there's a lot of teamwork that's going to happen. Spirit is also asking you to work with Spirit to get to these places where you want to be, but you're going to have to take command, take control, right? Yeah, we got taking control right here. You're going to have to take control of your life. You're going to have to take control of the things that you want. And the fact that there are hands in here shaking, to me, that's just confirmation that you're going to be in rooms that you never thought that it would be possible for you to be in. Okay, let's get some cards for the cloud card, please, Spirit. Can we get 2 cards? Thank you. we have the guide, inheritance, correction. So for some of you, you could be inheriting some type of spiritual gift. You could be inheriting guidance from your higher self, your ancestors. It is starting to come through. And for some reason, this door right here makes me think like it may start to come in very, very fast. It may make you lightheaded in a sense. And I don't mean physically, I mean spiritually lightheaded, because it's so much information at one time. For some of you, this could be happening in your dreams. But there is a lot that's coming through about you inheriting something from your bloodline. This is something that was meant to be given to you. For others of you, you're coming into an inheritance in your life. Someone has left you some money, someone has left you a house or something like that, and you're getting ready to come into that. Then we have the Sentinel. It says determination, creativity. So for some of you, this cloud is talking about you opening up more of your creativity, being determined. If you have something that you feel like you want to do, like you feel like you have $1 million idea, Spirit is saying go for it. If you feel like you have like a $1,000 idea, whatever it is, go for it, because your determination and I don't know why I saw creativity. That says certainty. Wow. So for some of you, this is about you being creative, right? But this is also about you being determined and certain that you're on the right path, to be sure that you are going down the right path and you understand where Spirit is trying to lead you. I also want to say this shield is making me think of protection. So if you're worried that you're going to be starting out on a new venture and doing something different, you're worried about whether you're going to be protected. Spirit said, don't worry about that, right? Your determination and your creativity, that's where they want you to focus, right? They want you to focus on your determination. They want you to have certainty about what you're doing, because they have the protection. They've already got you covered, okay? Spirit, can we get 2 cards? Thank you for infinity. We have the air. It says unseen potential, hesitation. Yeah, for some of you, you're hesitating. You are hesitating, and there's so much unseen potential. There's like an infinite amount of potential that you have to do something, and you're holding yourself back. You're hesitating, and Spirit is saying it's time. It is time. We have the muse, generosity, naivete. To me, this is Spirit saying be more generous with yourself. Be kind to yourself. For some of us, we have a hard time being kind to ourselves. And it's because maybe growing up, people didn't show us how to be kind to ourselves, or we found ourselves in a situation where people were not kind to us. People were mean and talk to us, all kind of crazy kind of ways. But Spirit is saying that you have so much unseen potential, and you have the ability to just do like, I want you to think about this, and it's crazy that I'm being drawn to this. So yesterday I watched a movie called As Above, So Below. Okay. And in the movie, like closer to the end, this girl found what is it? Is it the Philosopher's Stone? I think it's the Philosopher's Stone. Essentially, she realized that she had to go back and put the stone she had back to get the real stone, right? So when she goes back, she says a little quote. She puts the stone back, and she's like, okay, where's the real stone? And she essentially sees what looks like a gold mirror. This is what reminds me of it. It looks like a gold mirror. And she wipes the sand and stuff from there, and she realized the stone was never a physical object. Okay, the stone was herself, right? So she goes back to the guy. She heals him with her hand, right? Because she believed it. She believed that she could do this because she understood her power. She understood who she was. And Spirit is saying that there is so much to you than what you believe, what you see, what you understand, because sometimes things are, you're put in situations where you're able to understand things from a different perspective. And that's when you realize that there are so many endless possibilities, right? And I want to tell you this, like if you have any type of if you believe in any type of spirituality like that, I would definitely say look into the energy of As Above, So Below, because it's a very powerful energy. And for you to get that and infinity at, wow, that's crazy. I didn't even realize that. The 8, like they're mirror objects of each other. As above, so below, right? So for some of you, you may need to hear that message. And maybe you're trying to figure out how to get out of a situation. And Spirit is saying is as simple as seeing yourself there. Be your own muse. Be like the life that you want to live, the life that you are hoping to, bring about to yourself. It is going to start with you being your own muse and seeing yourself there, painting the reality that you want, because you have infinite possibilities. Okay, let's get a couple more cards. Wow, we have deceit. So be careful for people who try to deceive you. Be careful for, and it's crazy because this makes me think about like what happened with in the story that I was telling you about with the as above so below. Be careful for people who try to deceive you, who give you one stone and try and, you know, do a switch and bait with you, right? They give you one thing, but what you're giving away is so much more powerful than anything that they can hand to you. So be careful with that. Be careful with deceitful people around you, okay? And then we have 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So I would definitely say you may be getting some information from your Akashic records. That may be the catalyst that starts all of this for you. For others of you, the Archangel Uriel may be reaching out to you. For some of you, your crown chakra is going to be activated severely. You may even start to feel physical pain in your crown chakra, and it's just because you're being activated. I am not a healthcare professional, so if you feel like it's more than that, please go get it checked out. But that's just what I'm getting. And then your bottom deck energy is indecision. So Spirit is saying stop being so indecisive, and you got the number 8 again. Spirit is saying stop being so indecisive. I'm hearing be who you are, because there is an energy within you that you need to tap into, and you're standing at the road of decisions, right? And Spirit is saying there are no wrong or right paths, like kind of like this doorways card. You need to move through the door, but just standing there is reminding me of like Little Red Riding Hood. Make sure that you are making a decision. Don't be so indecisive. Don't let your fear of failure or it not being perfect stop you from making a decision, okay? Let's get you some message from the clarifying life situations. Wow, we have wish granted. It says the outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's what you need. So keep in mind that these manifestations that you're asking for, they may not come in the form that you hoped, but they're coming in the way that they need to come. And then we have going forward. It said, don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Yes, some of you, there is so much more for you to do in this life, and you're holding yourself back by not opening yourself up and moving forward, right? And Spirit wants you to go forward. Spirit wants you to stop being so indecisive and make a decision. It says, see what's real, observe with clarity, true insight lies beyond the surface. So for some of you, you may be getting insight into what it is that Spirit wants you to do. You may be getting like I don't know if you're going to get like a reading, like a personal reading. For some of you, you may be getting some confirmation in your dreams. For some of you, you may get like physical signs where you're out and about and you ask Spirit for a sign and you get this. Some of you may also have visions, because inner vision is here. You may also have visions as well. And then we have unwavering faith. It says, stand firm in your belief. Your steadfast spirit guides you through uncertainty. Yes. And then we had certainty here, right? So Spirit is saying that you have that faith in you. You have something in you that is, look at this, flames of passion. You have something in you that's passionate, something that you want to do, but you have to have like a level of unwavering faith in order to get there. Okay, let's get you some angel numbers, because I've been really heavy into numerology lately. Let's get you some angel numbers that might show up around the time some of this stuff is happening, because Spirit is saying it's time, right? It's coming, right? But what is it time for? Like, you got new beginnings here, belief systems. We're going to keep shuffling, but Spirit is saying it's time, right? It's time for a new baby. It's time to walk into those doors that you felt like were closed to you. It's time to let some things go. It's time for you to soar. It's time for you to take that trip you've been planning. It's time for infinite possibilities. For some of you, I'm hearing this. You may be in and I don't know anything about your birth chart, so you may be in a transit right now, according to your birth chart, that allows you to manifest anything that you want. And it's to me, it's always going to be about your thoughts. And especially for me to get the as above, so below situation. Some of you, you really have the power to manifest anything, and you need to be careful with your thoughts. Be careful with your thoughts. Let's get some angel numbers. Wow, we have 1818 willpower. And then you got 8 again. You got 18 here, 8, and then you got 1818. So 8s may be coming in a lot for you. 111 may be coming in as well. It says willpower, achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, luck. It says, wow, significance, Significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. What did I say? Didn't I say that earlier? That you may be feeling like all your life, like you felt like there's more to life, right? There is so much more. You're destined for so much more. Spirit is coming through to say you are destined for greatness. But your willpower is going to determine how you get there, okay? Let's get you one last card and then a bottom deck energy, okay? We have 0707 compromise. It says self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go. That's the first word. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges, express your emotions, and aim toward compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. Listen, there is something about some truth that's coming in for you. This may be something you may discover on your own, something you may see that is going to bring, and yeah, because it said true insight lies beyond the surface. So you're going to see something that's not just on the surface. You're going to see the whole, like the whole shebang, right? You're going to see everything, but somewhere in your life, you're going to need to compromise. You're going to need to let some things go that no longer serve you. And then bottom deck energy is 3333. It says social skills. So some of you may have a career in the social industry. So it says hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. It says the problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck may be about to change. So things are about to change for you. It says it is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Spirit is definitely coming through to say, it's time. And look what was under there. Great blessings. It is definitely time. Things are moving in the right direction for you. Things are moving exactly where they're supposed to move for you. For some of you, like I said, you may have a career in social media because you have social skills. For some of you, this social skills is talking about you being in an environment where you get to socialize, and some things may be revealed to you during that time. Some doorways may be open for you. And even what did I talk about? Some of you may get the chance to meet celebrities or somebody like Beyonce, because you're going to be in a more social setting, probably something you never even thought you would be able to do. Okay. So then we have kite vacation. What did I say? Some of you could be traveling. You could be getting on a plane. So some of you could be going on vacation soon. If that's not the case, some of you, Spirit may be telling you to take a vacation. Then we have flute. It says disappointment in a friend or lover. So be careful with those around you. Don't tell everybody your plans. Not everybody is going to be happy for you. So to save yourself disappointment and hurt, don't tell everybody your plans. Okay. Let's get some other cards, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have rabbit. It says too much concern with sexual matters. Some of you may, your birthday may be, your birth year may be the year of rabbit. For others of you, Spirit is saying you need to focus on other things other than your sexual matters. There are so many more things that they need you to do, and your mind has been preoccupied with things around sex. Okay. Let's get you some more cards. Okay. We have vase. It says secret admirer. This came out for somebody else that I just recently did a reading for. So if you're in this video, this is your energy coming out to say, be careful of the secret admirer. Something, it may only be sexual and nothing else. So be careful with that. Sorry about that if you can hear the motorcycle. Then we have boot. It said increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yeah, you need to increase your efforts. If there's something that you want to do, increase your efforts and you can get it done. And then the last card is fly. It says a period of ill health, depression. So for some of you, you may be going through a depressive state right now, and Spirit is saying that that's coming to an end. Bottom deck energy is shield. It says you need to defend yourself. We had a shield, didn't we? Yes, we got a shield right there. So Spirit is saying, for those of you who feel like you need to defend yourself, that's fine. But I'm also getting that Spirit is saying that part of you defending yourself is being open to the possibilities, being open and not letting other people's perception of who you should be or what you should do stop you from moving forward, because there's so much goodness and beautifulness that's coming for you. But Spirit is saying it's time. You're going to have to defend yourself, but also allow Spirit to have your back. Also allow Spirit to look out for you. Sometimes Spirit is looking for you to kind of start the process. So like, think of it this way. If you were in an army and you were at the front lines, it's easier if you know that there are people behind you that have your back. And that's what Spirit is saying. Sometimes we need you to take the first step. We need you to take that movement forward, but we have your back the whole time. Okay. And then I didn't even realize this. This card says, manifest anew. It says, embrace change and envision your desire, allowing the universe to align with your intentions. To me, this is what we were talking about with the as above, so below, how she knew that this was going to happen. She didn't question it. She knew that she was the stone. She was the power. So Spirit is telling you right now, you are in a beautiful place where you can manifest. Some of you may be a part of the LGBTQI plus community, because I'm getting that from these colors. But Spirit is also saying that you have the power to manifest anything that you desire, but you have to believe that it is already yours. Okay. So this is all of the messages that I have for us. Thank you so much for taking the time to stick it out with me all the way to the end. And I will see you next time in our next one. Bye.